Howdy mates, good late morning. It is Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. This is my first video that I've finally made since my return back to Florida. I've taken a little break, you could say, just from the fact that it's time consuming to do some editing and then provide some interpretation. It was, I needed like a vacation from the vacation. Anyway, we're over at the Stump Pass Beach State Park, and see that guy right there? See him? I don't know how well you can kind of look towards the center of the frame, and there you have what is known as, oh, there we go. There you have what is known as the Least Tern. And terns are separate from gulls. You know, put it this way, for us to use the term seagull is not entirely accurate, just because it's way too broad of a term, and there's all different types of gulls too. So like, for example, you'll commonly see laughing gulls out here. And I'm being serious, that is an actual species found here. They're just called that because when they chirp, they sound like they're laughing. Hence the name. We tend to do that a lot. We tend to name things after something we're familiar with. What can I say? Nature can sometimes have a sense of humor too. Anyway, the least tern that you saw just earlier, they are considered a threatened species, and they're the smallest species of tern found here in Florida. So what makes them similar to gulls? They both fall within the same family of Laridae. So even though they do share similar relation, they are not the same species by any means. But we're at the time of year too where the least tern, for example, will be nesting here. So like, you see some of these fences, those are there for a reason. They're temporary, given that typically nesting season ranges from April to August, give or take. It's crucial that this area remains protected, because for all I know, right here in this railroad vine, there could be a dozen smaller eggs coming from the least tern. And that's not the only protected bird in this area either. You've also got the Wilson's plover, which I did take a couple of pictures, so I will be sharing a couple of those. And you may also even have, trying to think of another example, may even have some black skimmers too. May not necessarily be nesting here, but they do inhabit this area quite commonly. So that's another thing too. So during this time of year, it is discouraged to bring your dogs, because as we all know, dogs are naturally curious animals, and for another, dogs will eat just about anything. So given their curiosity of eating and also wandering around, they can trample inadvertently. And so, given that much of these shorebirds that I've already mentioned are protected or threatened, they need to have as much protection as possible. So, shout out, by the way, to Lexi Grant. Hope you're doing well, Lexi. She works with the Charlotte County Natural Resources, and she's a coastal biologist, and what she does a lot of surveying, whether it be with sea turtles or even the birds out here too. She's a cool cat. I had a chance to meet her while I was in my coastal systems class. So, hope you're doing well, Lexi. Anyway, I'm gonna break this up into another video just because there's another topic that I want to discuss while I'm here. And I figure this video is already over 5 minutes, so I just figured it would be best. Otherwise, this video would be over 10 to 15 minutes long, and I doubt a lot of you would want to take the time to spend that much on a video. So, alright, take care, you guys. See ya.